Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Second and goal, but backed up now to the 15. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Again, makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the back gets the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Let's fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Throws to the tight end. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Order, the offense has a first down.
Is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Gain
more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder. No out.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid into line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Could be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Good job here by this defense of keeping them out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board? Or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught at the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Extending the play now. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They get the second half started with a running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They take him down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
important third down play coming up. He hands it to the back. He shreds the tackle. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. They'll run it from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's caught downfield. A first down pickup tackle at the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drops back. He's going to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been on a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he scores! Touchdown, Hawaii.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This offense really clicking. Here's the point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it to the right side. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Belling. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on 2nd down. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
This one will be fair caught. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that is no good. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Vaughn. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made down inside the 20. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sayan. Can he reach the end zone? They prevent the touchdown. Ball will be spotted at the 3. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.